production of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Welcome, Bulldog Nation, to another exciting night of high school football here from wonderful Weatherford, Oklahoma at Woody Raw Field. I'm Arthur Webster alongside Mike Sweat, our producer Hayden Collins, and up top our cameraman is Eli Sweat, excuse me. We're here on a beautiful Thursday night for some exciting action of high school football between your Cash Bulldogs and the Weatherford Eagles. It's a beautiful night here, Mike, as we get set for our first Thursday night game of the season, but we kind of get in a stretch here where some good teams where we got to put some good stuff together and kind of see what we're made of here.
You're much nicer than me, Arthur. I've never called Weatherford wonderful.
I'm trying to be nice to our hosts here.
I agree. Hey, definitely we're in the thick part, or getting into the thick part of our schedule. 3 out of our next 5 games are against perennial playoff teams. We got Weatherford, Clinton, and Elgin coming up. And let's be honest. If we're going to make the playoffs, if we want to be considered, in that pack of teams, we're going to have to beat one of these next 3 teams.
Yeah, absolutely, and we still got to take care of the teams that we're supposed to beat as well.
Yep.
Every game matters, and every game is crucial for us right now. We come in 1-1 in district, which is not. I think even with the shortened week, they've put in a pretty good game plan to be able to kind of minimize the impact that some of those players might have.
One other thing that I think we need to be careful of, when you play teams like Clinton, Weatherford, Elgin, we need to be careful not to get caught up into the tradition of the program, and not play teams from the past, not play the lore that's around the school. We're playing the team on the field tonight, and we need to be able, or make sure that we keep that in mind, and that we're not letting the tradition that goes along with this school and the pride that goes along with this school affect how we play.
Yeah, absolutely. I had my high school coach. He used to tell me all the time, you're playing the other team. You're not playing the logo on their helmet.
That's it. If we do that, we're playing 12 on 11, and it makes it really hard.
Yeah, absolutely. And we definitely can do it. The boys, they came out last week. We'll cover a little bit of that real quick. Come out and got the first win of the season, first win in district, to go 1-1 and make sure that, we still have everything in front of us. And, that's what they got to remember. That's the thing they preach this week, is just having you still have everything in front of you. You still have the opportunity to make it to the playoffs, which is right now the goal for our team is to make it to the playoffs and take that first step. And in talking to Coach Thompson, he was excited about, his first win, but also, he wished they would have played a little bit better and, could have been a little bit crisper on offense to come out through that game. See a better defensive team tonight than we did last week. A lot more running on offense from Weatherford, and the boys up front are going to have to play and keep that contained kind of to the inside, not letting them get to the outside. And when they do, our linebackers have to step up and make those plays. And missed tackles even last week. It's still kind of been a theme for us, and we've got to get that under control. And I know they harped that this week. So, looking ahead at tonight's game, I look to see a little bit more wrapping up, a little more crisper on those tackles.
On the road, penalties and turnovers put you to a slow death if we're not taking control of that. We have to play a clean game. Have to be really tough mentally. When a mistake does happen, we have to be able to bounce back from it, not allow it to multiply, let the issues get bigger as the game progresses, but nip them in the bud.
Yeah, you're already a little bit behind. When you're playing on the road, you got to make the trip. You got to come here in front of their crowd, and you hope that you bring a good crowd with you to have a little bit in it. So any advantage you can get, we're forcing their turnovers. You always want to win the turnover battle, and you would always like to stay at 0, but definitely winning that turnover battle. And one thing that's not talked a lot about is winning that penalty battle is just staying. You got to stay disciplined on every aspect of the game. You're going to get some, but stay disciplined inside the game, and always next play, next play, next play. The key for me tonight in coming in here is, just like you said, not playing the pass.
D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Welcome back, everyone, to the pregame countdown to kickoff, brought to you by Hillary Communications. Always innovating, because every community matters. They provide top-quality telephone and internet service. Visit their website at hillary.com or call anytime. They got great services for you. Mike, as we look at, we'll talk a little bit about our upcoming schedule. Of course, we got Weatherford tonight, and next week we get to play back at home as we start a 1-1 little matchup here where we go on the road, come back home, and go on the road again for our final game at Clinton. We take on Bridge Creek next week, which is, I believe they're playing Elgin tonight at home, or tomorrow night, at home, and look forward to being back at home, but also want to see those stands filled out. All Bulldog fans, these boys play hard, and come out and support them. That's the game that we talk about, that this is a game that we need to pull out one of them, but that Bridge Creek game is a game we're supposed to win and should win.
Definitely agree with that. You mentioned the fans. This is a weird evening for us because we have a 7th grade game and an 8th grade game that we're going on in Anadarko this evening. So we have fans that are traveling over here as we speak, trying to rush over to get to this game as well. So we had 3 different games going on tonight. So a lot of dedicated fans running the roads, trying to get to watch their Bulldogs play tonight.
Yeah, and also we had regional volleyball in Cache tonight too, and I know some of those fans can't travel, so I hope that they're watching us tonight to cheer on their Bulldogs, and we wish those Lady Bulldogs all the luck in winning regionals there at home. But like you said, we have a lot of great fans traveling, and wish them safety coming and going there. We travel really well, and want to keep that spirit alive and not forget those people. Our schedule sponsor is the Orchard Group by Morgan Stanley. the key to financial success is taking care of your family tree. For more info, please visit their website or call them at 580-354-7475. Mike, we come in, we're awaiting the kickoff and the coin toss here. We look at the this matchup tonight, and I have a really good feeling. I mean, I'm not saying that it's definitely not going to be easy, but I do have a good feeling about tonight. I feel like the boys they had a great week of practice, and I feel like we could come out here and kind of control the ball a little bit and control that clock, and I think we'll be good.
I always like being the underdog. When you come somewhere, I always feel like the other team kind of underestimates you. And if you've had a good week of practice, that you've come out, you prepared mentally and physically, I always like my odds with a team like that.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I do like those odds, and a lot of times, sometimes they take you for granted, and you come out and with the team like we have, we can definitely surprise them a little bit and kind of get them. If we can get them behind the sticks, I think that's the main thing. Talking to Coach Thompson this week, we talked about their defense a little bit at the top of this show, but they've got a really good linebacker core in number 23 and number 88. They see the field really well. They cover the field really well. So it's going to be trying to take them out of the game a little bit and kind of. You're not going to take them all the way out, but kind of put them in some positions they're not used to and they don't want to be in.
I asked Coach Abbott if it's any different preparing for Weatherford than any of the other games of the week, and he acknowledged the tradition that the school has and the program has, but he said they really tried to stress time management this week to focus on their fundamentals. He said playing Weatherford's always tough, but he felt the kids had done a really, really good job on a short week getting ready for this game.
Yeah, and I think that Coach Thompson was mentioning, that they're going to get back to a little bit of what the offense they wanted to run to start the season with. Of course, we had, we ran it really good in the scrimmages, and even the first game against Duncan, we ran that offense really well. But then, Hans went down with an ankle injury, and, he was out 2 games, so they had to kind of adjust their offense to what they have, with Zach Abbott. He's a junior, but still young, and playing at the high school level. He did a great job, but they had to adjust that offense a little bit. And then they tried to put a little bit more of it in the last 2 weeks as Hans has been back, but he still wasn't at what Coach felt 100%, but he feels like he's at 100% now, and they can run that offense they like to. So definitely been working on that, putting that in, and I think that's something that the Weatherford might not have been working on because we haven't been running it. So it's definitely going to surprise them a little bit, I hope, and kind of keep them on their toes at least.
Well, I asked Coach Abbott, when you start off, we are 1-1 in districts, but we start off 1-4. Asking what the attitude, what the vibe of the team was. He classified it as resilient. The kids know we didn't have as good a start as we would have liked to, but they feel that the character of the team is very positive. They don't have a defeatist kind of attitude or anything like that. That they're ready to go, and they're primed and ready for the game tonight.
Yeah, I've never heard anything of that sort, of the kids being just like, oh my goodness, here we are 0-4, now 1-4. It's always been, hey, we're right there. We've had a couple games, and you mentioned the Sulphur game earlier. We can't really do a whole lot about that. They're one of the better teams in the state, no matter what class it is. So you kind of got to go with what you're set up against. But the seniors have been really good about leading this team and kind of keeping everybody's head focused and just on the next opponent and what to do, how to get better, how to achieve the goal that they want, and that's in making the playoffs. One thing that Coach Thompson said that he felt on both sides of the ball that they had the advantage on this week was on the line of scrimmage. on the offense and defensive line. He thinks that they have the advantage there, and I think, and in talking to him, I told him, I was like, if you have the advantage there, you can stay in front of the sticks pretty good enough to eat some of that clock up, control the clock, and when you do that against a team like Weatherford that's been beating some teams about 30 and 40, you frustrate them a lot. And it's on the reverse side of that, they're looking at this is one of those games that they're supposed to win. So when you frustrate them like that, that's when mistakes start happening. They start getting penalties. They start making turnovers, and that definitely helps you in every way possible out there on the field.
I asked Coach Abbott what he thought the key to the offense, how he saw the offense for this week, and what part of the offense he saw the most improvement in. And he said just their ability to comprehend stuff and continue to grow and to comprehend the offense. And that's a key. You're never satisfied as a coach. You're always looking for that edge, something to improve on, something to get better at, some weakness of your opponent. So that's a great compliment to the boys to be able to say that, they've continued to keep their nose to the grindstone and keep moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. We'll take a quick break here and get in some of our sponsors. You're watching the Cash Bulldog pregame on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
And Athletics Director Kyle Moll. Welcome to Weatherford and Woodward Field at Eagle Stadium for tonight's district action.
Still having video issues?
Hi, I'm Amber. Welcome to Wild and Wonder. We offer year-round, full-time early care and education for infants through pre-K, to include an after-school and summertime program for school-agers. Wild and Wonder is not only a great place for children, it's also a great place for staff, and we're always looking to add to our school family. For more information, go to our website.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as we have about 8.5 minutes left here before kickoff. We want to get in our starting lineups tonight for your Cash Bulldogs. We have a couple changes up front that Coach Thompson has made, mostly on the line, but we want to get that starting offense or that starting lineup in, and that's brought to you by Veteran Home Loans of Fort Sill. Their VA loan program has helped generations of veterans, service members, and the military families and community achieve their dream of home ownership. All right, folks, as we took a brief break there for the national anthem brought to you by your Weatherford Marching Band, we'll get into our starting lineup. Mike, I'll let you do the the starting offense, and then I'll get on to our starting defense for tonight for your Cash Bulldogs.
Okay, starting out on the offensive line at center, we're going to have Christian Archie. Left guard, Lewis Hill. And at left tackle, Braxton Jackson. Right guard will be Gregory Quitone, and right tackle will be R.J. Rivera. Starting at the X will be Micah Coleman. Starting at the H, Kenyon Sweat. Starting at the Y, Case Hartzog. And starting at the Z, Luke Montgomery. Running back will be Michael Smash Rodriguez, and quarterback is Camden Hands. Arthur, who's on defense?
All right, we're going to go with our defense as they're doing the coin toss right now. Our starting defense is going to be your strong side is going to be Johnny. Your defensive end is going to be Christian Bennett. Your nose guard is going to be Mario Fermera. Your tackle is going to be Braxton Jackson, just like saying that name.
Yeah.
Your other defensive end is going to be Paulus Cash. Your middle linebacker is going to be Ben Angel. Also, he will be handling the kicking duties tonight. And your weak side linebacker is going to be Case Hartzog. Starting at your corners is going to be Jace Yoder and Richard Bennett. And your safeties are free safety Cannon McCracken, and backside safety is going to be Luke Montgomery. As we just had the coin toss, and
Cash deferred.
Cash won the toss, and we deferred to the second half, which means we will kick off to Weatherford here starting shortly. We'll take a quick break here and get right back to it, and we'll bring you your opening kickoff as your Cash Bulldogs will be taking on the Weatherford Eagles. You are listening to the pregame brought to you by Hillary Communications. This is the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibility.
Clothes nowadays are so expensive. And no matter how good a sale is, you still walk out spending hundreds on barely anything. Goodwill is the place to go. We have a wide variety of affordable clothing for all ages. To help you save, we have weekly specials from half off to 99-cent items. Make sure to check out our colors of the week before you start shopping to get more for less. Save at your local Goodwill today.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as we get set for your opening kickoff here on Thursday Night Football. There ain't no other place to be than right here with us on the Oklahoma Sports Network as the Weatherford Eagles get set to take the field. Your Cash Bulldogs await. They will kick off looking at the camera. They'll kick off from your right to the left.
I didn't know we was having a spelling test tonight, Arthur.
Yeah, I know.
I might have stayed at home.
I definitely would have lost that one. Hayden she could probably get it for us, but that's why they have spell check on whenever you do emails and everything.
Hey, Arthur, tonight, key players on defense for me, Christian Bennett, Paulus Cash, Case Hartzog, your man, Super Mario, and Cannon McCracken. Cannon Boom Boom McCracken. I like him.
I really love his effort. He is. I can't keep saying I said last week's broadcast. I was talking about it before we kicked off our broadcast to how he was the third string coming into this year, and through the scrimmages and the first game he worked his way into that starting lineup because of his physicality and his just fearlessness to be like, I'm gonna go after the ball. Love what he brings to the defense. On defense, my keys would be, basically Christian Bennett, Mario Ferreira, and Braxton Jackson, and Paulus Cash. I think that defensive line is going to have to play tough and play hard. Special teams as well, we've got to keep them back and not let them get any kind of big returns or anything like that.
It really killed us early in the year.
On offense, I think I'm going to go with that defensive line as well. The offensive line as well. They've got to control that line of scrimmage, let us have time in the passing game as well as, time to read the holes for the running backs and be able to match and pick what hole they want to hit there and try to get a little bit to that outside.
I'm going to take Camden Hands tonight. I need him to make some good decisions, spread that ball around, get a lot of people involved. Let's not get predictable on offense. Use his head, use his savvy, use that senior leadership that he has.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got to control that offense out there and keep us going. We're going to start out on defense, and we need to get a good easy 3 and out here as Ben Angel gets ready to kick off for your Bulldogs. And your kickoff is going to be brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, the best sweet tea, unsweet tea around. Go visit them at Wayne's, 2 locations on Cash and Sheridan. And that kick's going to go out of bounds. Not the way we wanted to start that. We just talked about penalties, Mike, and, can't start the opening playoff on a penalty there. That's going to bring the ball out to, I believe, the 35-yard line.
Yep, we're going to put our defense, not horrible field position, but not as good as we'd like it to be.
No, not at all. Would have liked to have pinned them back there at least around the 20. But, it is what it is, and we got what we got. So defense has got to lock down. Look at that defensive line to try to make some plays out there.
Weatherford's not a huge team on offense. They have a player or two that are big, but they're not a huge team on offense.
No, they're going to run the ball quite a bit, and they're going to try to control that line of scrimmage. That's why I think that's going to be an important part here. As Weatherford looks to take it, they hand it off to the right on the jet sweep.
There you go,
tackle.
Christian Bennett.
That's what we got to do right there is just play, make them go side to side.
Their side of the line of scrimmage. Way to go, Christian. First play.
Make them play behind the sticks. That's what we have to do. And see that defensive line playing the way the important part of them playing good, you might not see them folks a lot make the tackles or make that play, but they're taking their blockers out of the play and allowing the linebackers to make the play, and that was the case right there as we got 2nd down and 12 on the 33-yard line of the Eagles. Man in motions, hand to him again, same play to the
nice.
And we have a gang of Bulldogs come through with Luke Montgomery leading the way and Case Hardzog in there on the tackle.
5 of them.
Yeah, that was great job. Keep them going east and west.
Put them in a predictable situation right here, Arthur.
Yeah, what is that predicament you think there, Mike?
Yeah.
That's going to test our secondary here, right here, folks, because they're going to look at it, and you got to look at number 88 over there up at the top side.
He's a favorite target in that slot right now.
They like to just throw it up to him and let him make a play. He's 6'6". They're going to look the other way on a wheel route. They don't have him. He's out of bounds.
Yeah, very good job forcing to the sideline.
Great job by Montgomery on the coverage. Maybe like to see him get his head turned around just a little bit if that's in play. But great job, great coverage. Going to force them to punt here. That's what we needed as a 3 and out to give our offense a chance to get them thinking a little bit there. Mike, were you surprised there a little bit they didn't go to their all-world wide receiver there?
We kind of doubled him, but they would have still had an advantage probably.
Yeah, Coach Thompson did say they were going to try to double him a bit and leave everybody else out there on an island to try to, take care of business. As Montgomery comes down on it, great play. That's okay. Didn't let it bounce and get any more yardage. As we're going to take your Cash Bulldogs are going to take over on the 40-yard line. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Check out the new Westside AC Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. New Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor cover. Satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One. Behind.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back. We have 1st and 10 on the Bulldog 40-yard line, and the hand was to Michael Rodriguez up the middle for a gain of 1 yard. And we'll come up with 2nd down and 9 here, folks.
It was a good start on the defense. Defense did they did their job. This is the part you call complementary football. Defense does their job. Let's give them a blow. Let them catch their breath over there. Let's come out, get a few first downs, and flop field position right here.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what you want to do is get them a break because you know that gives them a chance to keep that effort up. As Hans takes it, rolls out, has a man, but had
nice
pressure. He's
athleticism.
got a little room. 23's coming. He's a great linebacker coming. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. It looks like he got 1 yard, so that's going to be 2nd down and 8. Mike, he had a receiver over there on the top side, but he had a lot of pressure coming through there. Couldn't get that ball off to him.
He had a free runner. Good thing is that he felt it and was able to reverse pivot out of there, not take a huge sack or give up a fumble right there on a blindside hit.
Yeah, I thought he did a great job of reversing field, and that 23, that linebacker that they have, he's really fast, and he was able to catch over to him. But no yards lost. We roll out. Looks like same play. He's got an open man. Watch your backside. Get rid of it. Little lows. Did he catch it? Did he make it? They are going to call it a catch on the 45-yard line, but it's going to be 5 yards short of a first down. And that's going to bring the punting unit out.
A lot of pressure coming off that backside. We're doubling big number 88 over on that side, which is helping things out. But we can't have that free runner over there. Somebody's got to get a chip on him and give Camden the time that he needs. Remember, receivers got to work hard to get open.
Yeah, they've got their number 88, their all-world guy over there playing, and they're doubling him, doing a great job, and they're going right towards him, which is what me and you talk about we love to do to those good players, go at them instead of away from them. Angel punts, and it's a pretty good punt. Taken at the 26-yard line.
Wrap up.
He's got some room.
Got an alley.
Spins back to the inside and gets it back down to the 45-yard line. Kind of a wash there.
Yep. Well, they picked up a few yards on us.
Yeah, they got a punt return of about 24 yards.
Was not as much hang time as you would have liked. A little low on that. He was able to take that ball on the run, and the left side of our kick coverage kind of collapsed.
Yeah, we got to watch a quick pass here coming out and trying to make a big play on a return like that. Try to get that quick momentum going as Weatherford takes it on the Bulldog 45-yard line, and it's a quarterback keeper. He likes to do this. Great job by wrapping up by Luke Montgomery. Man, we've already called his name a lot tonight.
I like how much we're playing on their side of the line of scrimmage tonight, Arthur.
Yeah, I do. Just don't get lulled to sleep in that secondary. We've got to play good. As we're coming up on 8 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the first quarter, Bulldogs playing good on defense right now.
He rode that mesh for a long time. He's going to pull that out of there and take a step back and then find him a target down the field if we are looking in that backfield.
Yeah, they got twins up top. Hands off to number 23, and he's met right there by Braxton Jackson. He gets a gain of about 1.
Was that nose tackle Mario Fermero back there in the backfield?
Yes, it was Mario Fermero in the backfield to make him change course with Braxton Jackson on the tackle. They're wrapping up, Mike. They're wrapping up.
I like that.
We got 3rd down and 8, and that's what we like to see, 3rd and long. We got 7:45 left here in the opening quarter, folks. Got to watch the pass down here. This is a passing down. They haven't got anything going running. You got to look for the pass, and they're going to throw it right to him. He had too much coverage, and he just makes the guy miss.
Just got to keep our feet, Arthur, and drive through that tackle. That's a 5-yard pass, Arthur, that should be tackled right where he caught it.
Well, if you're going to give that much room, you've got to come up and make a hit. You're watching it all the way in. You've got to come up and make that hit. And the kick is up, and it's off the bar. No good, as Weatherford leads 6-0 with 7:23 left here in the opening quarter. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends, and our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as we get set for Weatherford to kick off to your Bulldogs after they hit a 45-yard touchdown pass. Your kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, 2 locations on Cash and Sheridan. The best steaks fingers you'll ever have. Take it at the and they had 3 or 4 guys all over Rodriguez.
That's what we asked from Camden tonight. Good decisions, be the brains of the operation, be the coach on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. Hance looks, commanding offense, sweats in motion again. Handoff is up the middle this time to Rodriguez, and he gets about 5.
Yeah, I like that. I like it.
So we're staying ahead of the chains. That's all you got to do, folks. And I know I keep saying it, but that is the name of the game. Just stay ahead of the chains. Don't get behind them and get yourselves in bad positions to where you got to make bad plays.
In order to keep that defense from decompressing on us or compressing on us, we have to be able to stretch that field side to side and up the middle.
Yeah, and as you see, they're sucking up really, really hard up the middle there. It looks like a good catch there. He's going to be a little short of the first down, but
nice hands.
Nice grab there. That's DeAndre Frazier on a great on a great catch. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. I know it says 2nd over there on the down marker, but it's 3rd and 1.
Yeah, this is 4-down territory for us right here.
No, absolutely, as we're on the Eagle 35-yard line.
They run that single high safety up there.
No, that should be, he jumped over there. Got to, what I always like to tell those linemen is when they jump over, like, just reach up and grab them. They made the first move, just reach up and grab them because they got to call it then. As Hance, quarterback keeps for 3 yards for the Bulldog. First down. I like what we're seeing here. We're going to keep our defense a little rested, talk to them a little bit.
Yeah, give them an opportunity to think about and to discuss what happened on that play where they were able to stick it in the end zone. But offense has got an answer right here, so they're looking good.
Yeah, they're looking good. We're down at the 32-yard line of the Eagles. Yeah.
Key to offense, we don't want to get predictable.
And that they're kind of sucking in and knowing that we're doing. Look at these linebackers just coming up. Same play, up the middle. Rodriguez is fighting. Man, he's always wore out by the end of the game. He is just a phenomenal athlete. He's going to gain about 4 yards. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 from the 28-yard line of the Eagles.
Another big 3rd down right here. Been up to the challenge on this drive so far.
Yep. But I don't know if you see it, folks, but that defense, those linebackers, even that safety, he's single high safety 8 yards back. We got this whole side of the field open over here, Mike.
Yeah, we do. Might have to call a timeout. No, we're going to get the play off.
Just too many people around, and Hance tries to get rid of it, but they had too much pressure there on Hance there. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 5.
Play clock was winding down right there. We had guys running across the field trying to get set, weren't in the right positions. It's a big down right here for us.
Yeah, it's very big. A first down here can go a long way.
Well, you don't want to move the ball as well as we've moved it right here. and then not come away with points.
Yeah, don't come up with anything. So, yeah, you're
But they're not respecting anything on this outside edge over here.
No. Sweat in motion.
Get there.
Oh, we had a miss.
Get there.
No.
Get there.
Great effort, but our top receiver there, they didn't get that block on that corner, and he just got around him. He made that tackle. Had we got that block, he would have got that extra 2 yards to make it.
Yeah.
That's a turnover on downs for your Bulldogs. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs different. Have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as the Eagles take over on the 25-yard line and run a first down play for a gain of about 6. They're going to bring up 2nd down and 4.
Had a couple opportunities to make a tackle there.
Yeah.
Running back did a good job keeping his balance, and they got 88 isolated on top with Michael Coleman.
Run right up the middle, and he has plenty of daylight, and he gains, looks like about 12 yards up to the 42-yard line of the Eagles. Yeah, we've been playing fairly well up there, but that kind of happens when that momentum happens. They're going to isolate that receiver up by himself to make you isolate up there with them.
Yeah, I'm worried about the running game.
We're playing back, but we've got to be able to read that. We're coming up on 2 minutes left here in the opening quarter. As the Eagles are going to take a timeout, we're going to take one with you. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Run the ball to the. If they
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. As Weatherford comes out of their timeout here, they have it on the 44-yard line, excuse me, your Bulldogs. Handoff is to the running back, up the middle. Oh, and he gets through the linebacker core and gains about 9 yards for it. It's going to bring up a second and very short 1 yard.
Starting to open up some holes up there on that front side, Arthur.
Yeah, he's starting to get past the second level. That's why when we talked in the pregame that, that defensive line and offensive line is key to this game, forcing the defensive line, forcing them to do something different besides in between the tackles.
No, they'll pound that ball all night if we let them.
Oh, yeah, definitely. As we come up on 1:20 left here in the opening quarter, just look for that handoff right up the middle here. And he has plenty of room. He's got it. He's stretched.
They're getting double teams at the point of attack when they bring those two H-backs over.
Yeah.
And he wasn't touched until he was already through the safeties.
Yeah, that's going to be a gain of about 34 yards down to the 12-yard line. It's going to be a first down, and we have 1 minute left here in the opening quarter. Eagles threatening in Bulldog territory. We got to stop that run game.
Got a severe height advantage on the top side of the screen there, Arthur, on the offensive left.
Yep. Quarterback keeper, nothing there. A host of Bulldogs around.
Excellent job.
And this is what we were doing to start the game, keeping them behind the chains or at least at the chains. So that's going to be a loss of 1 and a 2nd down and 11 with 30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. All right, they're bringing their big guy off the field, so you can kind of concentrate a little bit down on that run.
They bring those 2 H's over. They run that power play. They get double teams.
There it is. But it's met by Braxton Jackson.
Excellent job. Got off that block really well.
That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter, I believe, as we got 10 seconds left. And then we got the 3rd and 12 in the Bulldog territory. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. As we get set for the second quarter, I want to remind everybody that first quarter was brought to you by Vincent Saylor of State Farm. Not only can they provide auto and home insurance, which State Farm is most known for, but they also provide life, health, small business insurance, plus financial services. Call Vincent anytime at 580-699-2771. We thank you, Vincent, as the Eagles have a 3rd and 12 here in Bulldog territory. They look to pass. They're going to pass it up top. A little bit of pressure.
Get off there.
Oh, it's Cash.
To that edge.
Pressure.
There you go. Good job.
Braxton Jackson. I'm saying his name just as much as Luke Montgomery's.
Good job.
And we'll see what the Eagles decide to do, if they decide to go for it or kick a field goal. Mike, they were trying to go to their big receiver out there, but he was covered.
He was. Yeah, they had him over the top and underneath. It'd be a 37-yard field goal from right here.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for it.
Down and distance right here, Arthur. Got to keep out of the end zone.
We cannot have this great of a it's not a goal line stand, but it pretty much was, just to let it slip away here. And honestly, when they do something like this, either they don't have a kicker as timeout. We're going to have a timeout, Weatherford. We're going to take one with you. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. We get set for action as Weatherford will have a 4th down and 17 from the Bulldog 20-yard line.
This is crucial right here, Arthur. This defense, We've had one mental lapse. That's it. They played really tough. Need to watch that bunch formation down there on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, watch them sneaking out here. You know they're going to pass, and they just throw it up, and he's got a wheel route, man.
Oh,
he drops it. He had it, but he drops it. Good for us.
I was worried about that wheel route on the play before.
They seen it, too, and they seen that they had it open. We got to watch it. Like you said, they're bunched up there. As the Eagles will turn it over on downs, we're going to take a short break with them. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as your Cash Bulldogs take over on their own 20-yard line. Hance leads them out here with 11 minutes left here in the second quarter. Handoff up the middle to Rodriguez. We want to thank the Lawton Firefighters Association for all of their support of the Oklahoma Sports Network, and especially your Cash Bulldogs. Proudly support their community, and they serve every day. That was a loss of about one there, Mike.
They were definitely ready for that play. We need to break the error predictability there on that first down.
Yeah, I agree. We have to start doing a little bit of something. We get past the second level, we're good to go. And Hance is going to try to keep it, and he's taking for a loss. This is what we talked about at the top of the show here. Is staying ahead of the sticks. This isn't helping, especially deep in our own territory.
Somebody did not run the right play right there.
Yeah, we're at 3rd down and 15.
The tone gets set on first down right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need to give Hans time to do what he's going to do right here.
You can see they run a different defense here because they know we got to pass the ball. And that's a miscommunication, and luckily that wasn't picked off. And that's going to stop the clock with 9:40 left, and your Bulldogs are going to have to punt it away here.
Really putting our defense in jeopardy right here by not being able to sustain something. Not talking about 85-yard drive down the field, but it would be nice to be able to move the ball, flop field position, not put them with their backs against the wall every time they get the ball back.
Yeah, as you see Ben Angels back there, we were talking right before Weatherford ran their 4th down play. You know, they have a kicker that can make that. To me, that's just a lack of respect for our offense and just thinking that, hey, well, we're going to stop them, and, you know, you got to take that and run with it. As 15 takes it, reverse the field. Nothing there. Good job.
There you go.
But they are going to have it in Bulldog territory at about the 41-yard line as the Eagles take over here. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as the Eagles take over on the 36-yard line. Looking to pass, has a man. Number 4 brings it out for about a gain of 5 yards, and now they're going to step it off to 5 and bring up a 2nd down and 5.
And we keep giving Weatherford field position like this where we put them in, positive side of the field. It doesn't take but one mistake by the defense to give up points.
Which we've already seen, yeah.
Yeah, we can be solid, for 85% of the snaps, and we just have, a mental lapse here, a mental lapse there, and it turns into points really quick.
Well, and they got to get some rest over there, too. Especially after a good stop like they had, they got to get some. And they hand it off up the middle, and he just powers his way through. Looks like he's going to be close to a 1st down, and he is going to have it.
Big surge, big surge.
Braxton Jackson on the tackle. I like that Braxton tackled him back, but
he's a D tackle.
He's our D tackle, and we're tackling him 9 yards deep.
Yeah.
We got to get the drive on that offensive line.
Just 1 or 2 yards on their side of the ball make a difference.
Yeah. Makes a huge difference. Little blitz.
Blitz, we did.
Paulus Cash, nope.
Kind of sold out right there, but we couldn't maintain the edge.
We couldn't maintain it, but we had the tackle there, and we kind of went to the ankles instead of trying to square up. And, you know, that the 27 that's running the ball, he can cut it really good.
Very good vision, very good balance. We saw that earlier.
Yeah. That's going to bring up a 1st and 10 from about the 11-yard line. We need another good stop here. Handoff, keeper by the quarterback, and it's read pretty good, but he still gains about 2 yards.
He hasn't had that explosive play like I've seen on some of their film. We've done a good job when he's chose to keep the ball. Had backside containment over there that time.
Yeah, as we come up on 7.5 left here in the second quarter, the other flip side to that, the problem is other than the first series, we haven't really stopped the running backs.
There again, we're constantly with our back against the wall right here.
Oh, quarterback looks to throw, but he keeps it. Gains about 4 yards. We'll say 3 yards there. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 5, and I think we've already seen from before, Mike, that this is 4-down territory for them. Yeah. They're going to keep going for it.
We need to hear some pads popping right here. And just driving through our tackles, finishing our tackles, putting people on the ground, playing through the whistle.
Yeah, knowing that it's 4-down territory, I look for them to run that. Yep, they're going to come out and run that
power.
Going to be right over there to the right side. They've had success with it. There it is. And he walks into the end zone after a few missed tackles.
Worst mistake a coach can make is changing something that's working. And if it's working, they're not going to change it. You're going to have to stop it. And we haven't showed right now that we can stop that play.
Well, we had a couple guys there, and we're just at the ankles, and they're just stepping through and stepping over. We have to get pad on pad. You know, if you get pad on pad, at least one, and then by the time that he gets off of it, somebody else is coming through.
Yeah, you got to stop his momentum.
Yeah, to help out. As the kick is good, that's going to make it 13-0. Weatherford over your Cash Bulldogs with 6:32 left here in the second quarter. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. We get set to kick off. Your kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, the best cherry vanilla Coke Zero you can get. As Luke Montgomery takes it at the 2, and we tried a little trickery there, and it didn't work as they didn't even cover Montgomery going down the field, and looks like Christian Bennett had the ball and was wrapped up at the 9-yard line. That's where your Bulldogs will take over.
Getting up to the ball is number 11, Christian Bennett. Making the tackle is number 12.
Well, this is a key moment in the game for the Bulldogs right here. We're backed up inside the 10 again. This is a point where 6 minutes ago in the second quarter, 13-0. We need to do our best, eat up some clock, drive this ball down the field, and make it a one-score ball game.
Yeah, we get the ball to start the second half. So if we can come down here, score a touchdown, get within that one score, and not allow them anything else, I mean, that's a win for what's happened so far. Hance looks to take the ball. And he keeps it. He pitches to Sweat at the last minute, and that play was just kind of blown up from the start there. You're going to lose about a yard as we come back over to the short side of the field.
Really limit ourselves on that play when we run to that side like that. It's a lot easier covering somebody in a 15-yard stretch than it is a 40-yard stretch.
Yeah, especially with someone like Kenyon's speed. I mean, the speed doesn't even matter right there.
That was a little slower developing, too, because they had penetration coming out of the backfield, and it was pressure and Hans on that pitch.
Yeah, absolutely. Hans takes the handoff, or takes the snap, looks to pass. He's got a man. He's got about a 4-yard gain. Passes complete to Luke Montgomery.
It's a manageable third down, but I like that as a first down play. We need to break our mold of predictability right here.
Yeah, we ran those slants really good last week.
Yeah, he sat down in that zone, and he was wide open.
Yeah, all you got to do is get their second level is way up, and they've only got one person back. I mean, they're bringing the house every time. And we hand it off up over to the left side, and Rodriguez is just met. That's going to be 4th down and 5.
Correction number 45, George Martinez. Also run on the play, 4th down 5.
Ben Angel is going to be back to punt here for your Bulldogs.
Eagle number 15, hit.
And, whoa, not his best punt. He's going to go out of bounds. It looks like about the 40-yard line of the Bulldogs. That's where Weatherford will take over. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Tavern style pizza is our thing. Why couldn't you be happy with deep dish like all the tourists?
And you just had to make it so crispy and delicious.
It's perfection.
They put the toppings all the way to the edge.
It's cutting the shareable square.
Chicago, try any of our large Chicago tavern-style recipes for just $12 each.
Hey, Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Sorry, Chicago. No one out pizza's the Hut.
Apology accepted.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as the Eagles take over on the Bulldog 40 and hand it off right away on a sweep. Gets about a yard there. Good job by the defense, holding up. Okay. All right, Bulldog fans, we got to have a big stand here, Mike.
Yeah, time's winding down. We cannot let Weatherford just grind the clock out right here.
And that's what they want to do.
Get another score. I mean, as
running back's going to look up the middle. He's grabbed, and good job coming up. He gets about, looks like about 5 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd and 4.
They were wanting to come over here to number 88, but we did a good job of not allowing them to get open.
So I hate to say this, but we've taken away their best weapon, really, tonight, and, you know, we're still behind here.
Well, look at this optimistically. If we can keep them from scoring right here and just keep it to a 13-point deficit, that's not the worst thing in the world.
No, but they're going back to their bread and butter here, right up over on the right side. Missed tackle, and he got the first down.
We had 2 guys there to make that tackle.
First down, and they're gonna try to take this clock all the way down. They don't care, honestly. They're gonna try to score, but they're happy with the way things are right now. Watch the top up there on first down. Handoff over to the left, and coming up to make the tackle.
Nope. Thought that was Cannon, but that wasn't Cannon. Hold him to a gain of 1 right there.
Yeah, that was good. Second down and 9 again. We had that the downs before here, so. Look back to pass. He's got that wheel route again, and it's picked up. Oh, my goodness. He had it. That's Richard Bennett. He had it in his hands, and that could have been big for us, Mike.
He caught that ball 3 times.
3rd and 9. That wheel route was there. It was underthrown, and Richard had a chance to really change the outlook of this game at halftime.
He sure did, yes.
Yeah, he didn't have anything in front of him.
No, and he's got great speed, too.
That's all right. It was still, I mean, hey.
Stops the clock for us.
And we still got all 3 of our timeouts left.
We're going back to heavy, power to the right, I suppose.
Yep. They always do it. Motion over.
Yep. Very good.
Delay a game on the Eagles. I don't know if that'll change their
perspective on 4th down.
I don't know. We'll probably see what they do here on 3rd, but I don't think it's going to change their play call, honestly.
Yeah.
They've been able to gain about 5 to 8 yards out of that.
They're bringing back in their
they're bringing their
receiving core.
Yep. You know they want to hit something right there, so.
Weatherford's not happy with 13 points right here.
And the clock started running again too, Mike. 1:30 left here in the first half.
Giving a big cushion down there.
And that's what he's going to do. Look to pass, but he's got some pressure, but he's got a wide open man. Makes a move down to the 10-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st and goal for the Weatherford Eagles with 1:18 left here in the first quarter.
Going to be offsides on Cash, I believe, or no?
That flag's in a holding place.
It came out really quick.
But where it's at?
No, an ineligible guy downfield.
Okay. Well, that helps us out. That receiver came from the top. He did a slant all the way across the field here. Kind of like a drag.
So linemen get 2 yards past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
It came out really quick.
Which is kind of amazing, on a play like that. But, and the flip side to that is, the QB had pressure in his face. He had a good ball. He threw a good ball there and he kept his head downfield.
Watching him in warm-ups, he has a really good arm.
Yeah, well, that's what good quarterbacks do. They keep their head downfield. Don't worry about that pressure around them. But they got it stacked up over here again, Mike.
To watch that wheel again.
Looks like we're a little confused over here. We got plenty of time, and it's a little screen pass, but it's covered by Paulus Cash.
Excellent job. Way to sniff that out, Paulus.
Right at the line of scrimmage. That is a smart defensive end, knowing that, hey, he's popping out. He could have easily had pressure. We've been bringing pressure the last 2 plays, and he stayed back. That's really smart on his part. And Cash is going to take their first time out with 56 seconds left here in the half. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled healthcare to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. We get set for a 4th down and 25 yards for the Eagles. And they are going to punt it away to us. right kick. And we're just going to peter out of the way, and they're going to let it roll, take some more time off as much as they can, and we're going to stop it at the 10-yard line with 43 seconds left here in the second quarter. Mike, what are you thinking what are you looking at doing here? What do you think? Do you think we open it up, or do we just take it and be happy?
No, I think you got to run some plays right here. We're down 13 points. You're not guaranteed possessions in the second half. I know we get the ball to start the second half, but I think we've got to establish something with our offense. The boys got to have some confidence going into the locker room, knowing that we can move the football. We got to utilize the wide side of the field.
I was just fixing to say, I think with that ball over on that far hash, I think we could bring Sweat in motion and let him have some time over here. Let him have some room. Quick wide receiver screens to Coleman, and he's going to get out of bounds for a gain of about 5 yards. Going to bring up second down and 5 with 37 seconds left.
Nice first down play for 5 yards. Got the ball out of Hance's hands quick. Good job. We still have 2 timeouts here, too.
We do. That's why I was saying if we could run Sweat to this far side of the field, let him spread those, let him get his legs kicking, and, he's got some speed, and they're not expecting a run. Quick pass again. Same play to Coleman, or that one to Frazier that time.
Something we haven't seen out of the offense yet is hands under center. I thought that brought a dynamic to the quick running game last week that we hadn't had before. Here we find ourselves again, 3rd and 5.
Yeah. And they do have 1 timeout, and we got to worry about that too. Sweat's in motion, and they give it to him on the short side, and he's going to pick up the first down and get out of bounds for a gain of about 9. I like that play as far as getting that first down. I kind of wish we would roll that to the other side a little bit maybe and, see what he could do on this wide side of the field.
I just want to see some continuity, some consistency, some confidence in the boys that they know that they can move this football. I see that they can. We just need to put things together. First down's the key to that.
Bringing the blitz and a hand off up the middle to Rodriguez, and he gets about 12. And there's a flag on the play. Looks about in the area of a hold. 21 seconds left here in the second quarter. Horse collar.
Yes, sir. 15 yards. Arthur?
On the Weatherford. So that's a good play.
Plus,
we got 2 timeouts, 21 seconds left. So, you're still.
Plus side of the field.
We need realistically about 15 more yards to give Ben a chance to kick something here.
And 2 timeouts. I want to get Hans about another 15 yards, and let's take some cracks.
All right, clock started. Let's go, boys. Handoff up the middle, Rodriguez, call timeout. All right, there we go. Gain of about 4 yards. Going to bring up second down and 6 from about the 44-yard line.
The gentleman running that play clock's got a heavy finger.
But we are at Weatherford.
Yeah, I know that.
You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as your Cash Bulldogs have a second down and 6 from the 45-yard line of the Eagles with 14 seconds left here in the opening half.
14 seconds left here, Arthur. I like rolling Sweat to the other side right there. Nope, I'm going to leave him over here.
And see what we come out with here. Hans takes it. He's looking for his receiver. He's got a short downfield.
Going to call that timeout.
A gain of about 4 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd and 3 with 6 seconds left here in the second quarter. Took a little bit too much time to develop there.
Yeah, and it was in the middle of the field too, so anything short of that first down makes you blow your last timeout.
Yeah. Coming out of this timeout, what are you thinking? Are they going to go, we just got to go for the end zone, or maybe a quick out to that and hope that the clock stops in time?
If we can, no, I don't think we have enough time for that. But if we can get isolation, I like isolation one-on-one. I know they're going to have a safety back deep over the top, but if we can get somebody out in, isolated one-on-one with a corner and then hope he can break a tackle.
Yeah, throw it to the pylon, let him go get it. The middle seems pretty open, too. I want to thank the Lawton Firefighters Association for sponsoring this second quarter. All that they do for their local community and all that they do here for Oklahoma Sports Network to bring you the Cash Bulldogs. A Sweat down bottom here. We got Coleman up top. Sweat's in motion. And it is to him, and he's wrangled down at the 48-yard line. That's going to end the first half. We're going to take a short break with you as you're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Bar S Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Welcome back, Bulldog Nation, as Weatherford holds a 13-0 lead over your Bulldogs here at the end of the first half. Excuse me, folks. Mike, as we'll talk a little bit coming out of halftime. We'll get a little bit of break here in halftime. Listen to this wonderful band play. Some of the things that we'll talk about coming in is kind of a first half recap and what we look forward to the second half. We want to thank all of you for listening to us here in the first half, and as we watch Weatherford and what they bring to the halftime show. Our halftime band is going to be sponsored by Philip Music. They now offer the area's most competitive or complete music lesson program. Please get a hold of them anytime at 580-357-1118.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
At Billingsley Ford, we pride ourselves on the integrity and transparency of our pricing. The price you see is the price you pay. As your hometown Ford dealer, that's the way it should be.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Bring home the win at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings every day from our massive inventory of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Come by today and see how we can help find a winning deal for you with America's best warranty. Now that's the Billingsley way.
At Cactus Floral, they're more than just your average florist. Speedy, reliable deliveries and customer care that's beyond compare are just two things that set them apart. Wedding flowers to special events and memorials, candles, jewelry, and unique vintage items. They're your professional local florist proudly serving cash in the surrounding area. They're ready to assist you when you need flowers delivered locally or worldwide. Give them a call today at 844-626-9269. Cactus Floral, 501 West H in Cache.
Let's go, Weatherford Eagle Pride Marching Band! Drum majors, is your band ready to take the field? Ladies and gentlemen, the Eagle Pride Marching Band. The Eagle Pride Marching Band is under the direction of Chrissy Haywood, Amanda Orange, Nathan Leslie, and Connor DeWitt. Guard instructor Micah Dew, and guard tech is Megan Gilbert. Please join us this Saturday at Edmond Santa Fe for OBA. We'll have a send-off Saturday morning at 9 a.m. along Washington Avenue. Please join us. We thank you for your continued support of the band programs here in Weatherford. Have a great evening. Our halftime sponsor tonight is Casa Soto Family Restaurant, serving the community for the last 39 years and proudly supporting the Weatherford Eagles. That's Casa Soto.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere. Offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Hi, I'm Amber. Welcome to Wild and Wonder. We offer year-round, full-time early care and education for infants through pre-K, to include an after-school and summertime program for school-agers. Wild and Wonder is not only a great place for children, it's also a great place for staff, and we're always looking to add to our school family. For more information, go to our website.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as we're about to start the second half here of this matchup between Weatherford and your Cache Bulldogs. Weatherford leading 13-0 here at halftime. Mike, as we look back on that first half, there defensively we played really well.
Yeah, if you told me we were
and we just haven't got anything going on the outside. I look for us hopefully to start, running to the wide side of the field, use some of our speed, try to get out there in open space and get somebody going, and then let Hance, make some quick passes. Everything doesn't have to be deep down the field. If I've heard you say this once, I've heard you say it a million times. Don't pass the ball whenever. We don't want to pass the ball when we have to. We want to do it when we want to. So come out, let's want to pass it. Quick passes, some slants, some wide receiver screens. They're leaving that middle open. The second level is coming all the way down.
Cell phone down there. Can I give it to you guys?
Thank you. But we've got to get that short passes going.
No, this is our opportunity right here. Get the ball to start this half. We need to make this half our half. Starts with the first play of this drive with the opening kickoff. We've had horrible field position to start almost every drive we've had. And when we have bad field position and we're not moving the football, then that just equates to Weatherford having short fields. We, from a coaching staff through the players, the fans, everybody here tonight that's rooting for Cash, we have got to have an attitude that we are in this ball game. Okay, it's going to take one touchdown to make this a one-score game, but I mean, we've got to do some things that show we want to win this ball game.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Come out with some urgency and some fight and some power. Some of that bulldog grit.
Everybody wants to win. I mean, you don't show up unless you want to win. But you got to do the things that make you a winner.
Yep, couldn't agree more. As we get set for the third quarter kickoff, that's brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, 2 locations at Cash and Sheridan. Go get you a cherry limeade. They make the best in the Southwest Oklahoma. We also want to thank Comanche Home Center for being our third quarter sponsor. With over 50 years of experience in the lumber industry, they have everything to provide your needs. As we have the ball on the ground, I believe Christian Bennett jumped on it, but
we had 2 Bulldogs fighting for the football right there.
Weatherford saying it's theirs, but everybody's going to jump up saying it's theirs. Who's going to come out? And it is Bulldog football. Good job there. We're going to start on the 30. That's not bad field position.
I want to see what the first play of this drive is going to be.
Yeah, come out with some urgencies, come out with some of that grit like we talked about, and get to the second level.
You always have an opportunity at halftime to dissect what the defense has been trying to do to you and change some things that you had on offense.
Hance pitches it out to Sweat, and he just has nowhere to go on that short side of the field there, and looks like he may have got a yard on the play.
You need some quick hitting plays.
As we start this third quarter.
It takes offensive players a rhythm to get, carries and touches to get in a rhythm in the offensive line. They've got to feel that and work as a unit.
Yep, and Sweat's in motion. Handoff's up the middle to Rodriguez. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and falls forward, gains about 3 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd and 6.
That'd be 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Thank you, Mike. I wish it was 2nd and 6.
I'd take 2nd and 6. I've got the fans riled up here. Weatherford fans know this is an important series.
Yeah,
it is.
Absolutely. And once again, their linebackers are moving forward. Backside, and he throws it over the middle, a little too high for Coleman.
Snap came back around his ankles.
And once again, that defensive end coming unblocked over on his backside over here. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and 6. Punting unit comes on with 11:06 left here in this third quarter.
Special teams jump up here and make a play would give us a boost that we need.
And it's blocked.
Wrong special teams.
Yep, the special teams did, but not ours. And that's going to be a punt of a net of 3 yards after the block. And Weatherford's going to take over in Bulldog territory at the 37-yard line. I see Coach Thompson over there. I know he's frustrated over there.
Let's put it at the 36-yard line. First and Eagles.
Wouldn't put it past them. Go for something quick right here, Arthur. Just try to step on our neck.
Try to put their foot on our throats. Hand it off 27. He's met in the backfield by Paulus Cash.
Yep. Paulus has had a very consistent game this evening.
Yep, and Cannon McCracken was back there too from his safety position.
Flying.
I love, we do blitz our safeties a lot there, especially when we know they're going to run. And sometimes, if that's a pop pass, that could really hammer us down. We just got to think about that.
Well, here comes your favorite play, Arthur.
Yep. They're going to rotate over to the right. And they're going to pound it up there as they got 2nd down and 14. Hand off.
Counter
to the backside, and we were ready for it because we had more defenders over on that side. He gains about a yard to bring up a 3rd and 13 here. And what's going to be a passing down for Weatherford.
If I were critiquing our defense tonight, as many short fields as they've had to work with, 13 points on the board, and patting those boys on the back, they have not done a bad job.
No, not at all. We talked about that at the half. Their defense is playing good. They just had that one play that really hurt them, but they got to be getting tired. 3 and outs by our offense can't be.
And we only kept that ball 54 seconds coming out of half, or less than that.
And they're going to look deep to their big receiver. He's double covered.
No.
Little overthrown. That's a good job by the defenders.
I like the fact they're being physical with him. They were running with him.
Yep. Making it hard for them just to put the ball up in there and let him run under it because you got somebody deep and short. And that's going to bring up the punting unit for Weatherford. So defense, once again, holding strong.
Need the ball to get in the end zone right here. Or pop a big return would be nice.
And that's a deep kick. Just let it go into the end zone there, and it is. That's going to be a touchback. Your Bulldogs will get it on the 20 as we come out of this break. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as your Bulldogs take over here on the 20-yard line, on their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Sweat's in motion. The pitch is to him, and that defensive end is just playing outside there, Mike, and, we got to cut that back up inside. We don't have a choice on that.
Yeah, they get penetration that deep in the backfield. I don't know if that's Superman over there on that side. We got to hit a block.
Yeah. Well, I'm not seeing on there. Is there opportunity to cut that up in the middle, or is it just –
I saw somebody underneath him on that play.
There was too?
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes when you're watching it, you just kind of get tunneled in on where that tackler is instead of where the backside is too. Maybe 2nd and 16. Hance looks back, looking for his man, and it's caught by Coleman.
Oh, maybe that's the play we need right there, baby.
Down the sideline for a gain of 15 down to the 35 of the Bulldogs. That's a great job. The defender looked to go for the interception, missed it, and Coleman stuck with it and caught it. Great job and get great concentration by him.
We're going to have to open things up just a little bit, and it starts here on 1st down. We put ourselves in too much pressure, not picking up positive yards on first down.
Yeah. Well, one thing that those passes will do is they'll make those linebackers move back and back and back instead of just.
Here's a different wrinkle, Arthur.
Running downhill. And pitch. Nope, Hans keeps it. Unable to get the pitch off. Looked like a little option play, but he's unable to get the pitch off. That line just got through there and got to him before he could even do anything. Not sure that even if he would have pitched it, we would have had anything there.
You got a flag down on play too, Arthur.
Yeah, it's going to be
face mask.
Face mask on the Eagles.
5 yards.
There, we needed that too.
15, we'll take that.
Yep, that's going to put it at the 50. No, we did lose a yard, so that's going to put it at the 49-yard line.
We said a positive play. We'll take them like we can get them right now.
Yep. I mean, look, as you know, bogged down as our offense has been, you know, we're still right here in this game. We get a score here, and, you know, defense is playing well enough to let our offense get back in this game. Sweat's in motion. Handoff is to him. I didn't even see it. He's got a little room. He spins off of his man with the gain of 11. Great job by Kenyon. And that's the speed that I'm talking about, folks, right there. Once he can get his wheels going, I mean, he is tough.
We just need some flow, just a little flow.
Yeah, he can make guys miss.
And if we can start hitting that a little bit, it's going to open up things for Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's when you can pop that back inside, and, you know, you're going to start watching these linebackers start playing at their 5-yard depth a little bit more if that keeps happening. You see they're not pulling up now. Little quick pop out to
spin out of there, baby. There you
Montgomery
go.
For a gain of 6.
Very good job. That's the kind of first down.
That is the first. That's what you've been at. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Kind of first down play that we've been wanting to see.
Great job. And now we're on that plus side of those sticks like we like to play with.
It doesn't take much to get on a roll. It's kind of like baseball, Arthur. You can get stymied for 2 or 3 innings, but you have a guy come up, get a hit, and another hit, and things just roll downhill.
Yep. Confidence breeds confidence. Once you start feeling like you can do it, then you know you can do it. Sweat's in motion. Handoff is up the middle for a gain of 3 to bring up a 3rd and 1.
So as soon as Weatherford sees that motion coming to that side, those linebackers
widen
out and come up. And they're meeting that ball at that point of attack. We need to get something. This would be a great time, Arthur, to come back with a reverse on that other side.
Yeah, absolutely, because they're dead in the water over there. But, you know, it's the same thing we used to teach. You know, you see that motion guy come through, hit him when he gets right at that line. Get up there and hit him. Because don't let him get going.
This is
going to be a QB sneak. Nope. Oh, and the ball's on the ground.
Pulled out of there a little too quick.
Yep, you seen the same thing I did. He was pulled out before the ball got there. That's going to be a loss of a yard and 4th down and 2.
We got to have this right here. This is our deepest penetration of the evening. We got to have this right here.
And that's one of them things that whenever you're not under center all the time, you can get to where you get a little too anxious there.
You're not getting this on a quarterback sneak. So
no. And I think they're going to be ready for Rodriguez up the middle. So
if I was giving it to Michael, I'd do it from under center.
That backside was wide open. We tried the reverse, but they got it from the backside. I like the play call, but that backside just read it really well. And the Weatherford Eagles will take over here as you're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as Weatherford takes over at their own 40. And hand it off up to the right side for a gain of about 2 yards.
hopefully with that last offensive possession that we have, the offensive feel like they've accomplished something, got some continuity going. If it wasn't for that mishandled snap, that fumble, we'd have been in a fourth and very short situation there. But there again, we put our defense on an island. We're singled up with their big receiver down here on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I hope that safety comes over.
They're looking at him. They're looking at him.
Oh, he got past the secondary, and that's a touchdown. 45 yards. Can't let them get deeper than you are. It's those quick plays, Mike.
Yep.
And Weatherford takes a 19-0 lead over your Bulldogs here with 5:13 left in the third quarter. The kick is up, and it is good. That's going to be a 20-0 lead here with 5:13 left in the third quarter. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as we get set for Weatherford to kick it off to your Bulldogs. They lead 20-0 here with 5:13 left in the third quarter. Remind you that the kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, 2 locations on Cash and Sheridan, with the best cheese fries there is in town.
Boys acting like we might be trying that reverse handoff on the kickoff again.
Don't look like they're going to get a chance here. Coleman takes it at the 20, cuts it back up the middle, and gets about 8 yards out to the 28-yard line.
It's a hard run. See if we can keep that continuity going that we had on offense there.
Yeah. I'd almost come back with that. That reverse was a good call. Maybe come back with that on an earlier down and get that, because that backside corner was all the way in, looking for something going across the field.
I know it sounds risky, but on that 4th and 2 play, with everybody tightened up the line, thinking it's going to be a run, it'd be an opportune time just to hit that quick little hitch where, with 5 yards, turn around, sit down, and just catch the ball.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, we want to, as we get looks like a false start on the Bulldogs, we want to thank Comanche Home Center for their support of your Cash Bulldogs and the Oklahoma Sports Network. With over 50 years of experience in the lumber industry, they provide building materials to do it right.
The linesman on our side of the field had signaled offsides.
Oh, now they're going to wave it off. Well, he signaled offsides on the offense.
Ah, gotcha.
Not really sure where that came from, but they wave it off. They got together, looked like they made the right decision, So it'll be a 1st and 10 replay here. Low throw.
And
Christian Bennett, he has some room.
Tackle.
Good job by Bennett. The hard run. He's hobbling a little bit getting up, but he's a tough boy. Ball's on the 45-yard line of the Eagles.
That was a good catch, too, because that was around his shins.
Yep, good catch and go. That kind of takes your concentration away a little bit.
Well, it doesn't allow you to flow either when you catch the football. But he did an excellent job, split those tacklers.
Sweat's in motion. Oh, that's going to be a false start.
It looked like a slow snap, Arthur?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was on the center there. So, brings up 1st and 15 back to the 50-yard line.
It's a situation where, put ourselves behind those sticks a little bit. Safeties are up tight.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing the run now. Wide receiver screen to Coleman, and in and out of his hands. And bring up a 2nd down and 15 for your Bulldogs.
Situation here dictates, we're plus side of the field right here. We've got to have first downs. We got to maintain possession of this football.
Absolutely. We need to pick up some good yardage here to have 3rd and manageable. Hance rolls to his left. Has a man in the middle. That's Montgomery.
Nice.
And just puts his head down and runs over the defender for the 1st down.
That was an excellent job of Camden holding on that football to the last possible second to allow his guy to sit down in that zone.
And once again, he had that backside pressure. That backside end is just getting through there untouched and, putting a lot of pressure on him. Great job by that young man to keep the ball and get it down in the where it needed to be. Hance, face it, looks over in the middle, and that's a tough pass.
Boy, we are riding those receivers. Those cornerbacks and safeties are grabbing a hold of them and just not letting go.
Yeah, they're not calling much back there, but that was a great job by Case Hartzog with the catch in traffic, and great, even better throw. That was a perfect throw by Hance. We have it 1st down and 10 from 20, and Sweat just has nowhere to go. That defensive tackle just got through there.
Just got to hit a block.
Yep.
Got to hit a block.
It looks like they're doing a little stunt to the B gap, and we're just not they're starting it over in the A gap and just hitting that B gap.
Man, that can be frustrating.
Yeah. So that's going to put us back 2nd and 15. I was just fixing to say we were in the red zone for McCracken Portable Toilet sponsor.
Look like we had some business going on there. We just got to maintain a block.
And we're okay. Shake it off. Next play. Hance rolls out again.
We're open. He's
got Bennett for a gain of 4. We'll get a little bit of that back. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 11 from the 21.
I know you've mentioned it, Arthur. Most of our routes right now are bending to the outside. If we bend something back to the middle of that field, there's no safety help in the middle of the field right now.
Yeah. I gave him more yards than I guess he got because they only call it a 2-yard gain. Bring up a 3rd and 13. I like our odds down here closest to us on our receivers. Nothing there as it collapses on Hance, and he just goes down for a sack for the Eagles. And a 3-yard loss is going to bring, or 2-yard loss is going to bring up 4th down and 15. That's what happens, folks. Whenever you get behind the chains, it's like you stay behind them because it's just tough to get anything going in front of them once you get behind them.
He's not getting a lot of time back there. We've got to have some quick routes. Guys get their heads turned around and give him an opportunity to get rid of that football.
Hance rolls out to his right, looks back left, and he has Hartzog. Can he get there?
I think he's a half a yard short.
I think you're right. He's going to be a half a yard short. Nope, they're not even going to measure, and that's going to be a turnover for your Bulldogs. We'll take the break with them. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Clothes nowadays are so expensive. And no matter how good a sale is, you still walk out spending hundreds on barely anything. Goodwill is the place to go.
Welcome back, Bulldog Nation, as Weatherford takes over at their own 10-yard line. Handoff up the middle. He has some room and gets 10 yards, 11 yards for a Eagle first down out to the 21-yard line with 1:40 left here in the third quarter.
And a huge hole right there.
The Eagles leading 20-0 over your Bulldogs.
We're focusing a safety and a corner on number 88 out here.
Yeah. At this point, with 120 left here in this third quarter, they're not going to be in a hurry to do anything as they hand it off up the middle again for a gain of about 1 to the 22-yard line. Braxton Jackson on the tackle.
Yeah, they're going to be very methodical right here, pump as much time off that clock as they can. Be happy to go into the fourth quarter with a 20-point lead.
Yeah, with 20-point lead with a minute left here in the third, they're definitely going to take as much time as they want.
Game's been without a turnover this evening, Arthur.
Yep, and the running back or the quarterback keeps it. And he has some room, and he gets about 8 yards, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and short on the 30-yard line. 3rd and 1. And they're going to have to run another play here.
And we're primed for a quarterback sneak right here.
Yeah, they just ran him over there, but they do run a quarterback sneak, and it's a good push, but he pushed. Oh, and he's still fighting. The initial surge by the Bulldogs was great. I think we had him, but he kind of slipped through and.
Yeah, he was able to slide off. We're kind of stood straight up, and he was able to slide off that to the right.
Yeah.
That's going to close out that quarter on us.
Yeah, I believe that's going to close it out. And with the Weatherford Eagles leading your Cash Bulldogs 20-0, we'll come back for the final quarter right after words from your sponsors. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends, and our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Welcome back, Bulldog Nation. As we start the fourth quarter here. Eagles leading your Bulldogs 20-0. They have a 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. Handoff is on a jet sweep.
Got a wide edge right there.
He was able to get a little bit of room, and he gains 6 yards, out to the 40-yard line. Going to bring up a 2nd and 4.
This kind of plays on first down that make it easier for our offensive coordinator to call plays.
Yeah, and especially with them, they're going to want to try to run a lot of this clock off. And we want to thank the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police for bringing you this fourth quarter. Lodge 98. We thank you for supporting Cash Bulldogs and Oklahoma Sports Network. And as the quarterback takes it, just runs it out to the side, gains about 5 yards for another Eagle first down. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of those little runs like that, trying to run as much of this clock as they can. They're happy with this 20-0 lead.
And it just wears down on the defense, too. Every play makes the next play easier.
Quick pass over to number 88. And he's dragged out of bounds after a gain of, it looks like, 7. Well, he went out of bounds, so that's going to stop the clock for us.
Much appreciated. You know, one name we haven't called this evening is Mario Famero that much.
Yeah, they've kind of controlled him a lot up front. Going to be a handoff over here to the short side. And great job by Ben Angel reading that coming from the backside.
Certainly was.
3rd down and 7 now.
Last four games or so, Ben's been a stalwart on that defense.
Yeah, he's really reading the play really well from his linebacker position.
This is an opportunity again for the Bulldog defense to stand up right here and get themselves off the field. I'm sure if we have a good stand right here, Weatherford is going to be content with pinning us back deep.
Oh, absolutely.
Making us drive the length
coming
of the
up
field.
on 10-20 left here in the game. Man in motion. Fake handoff up the middle, and he's met by a host of Bulldogs, starting with Braxton Jackson, ending with, looks like, Luke Montgomery.
Very, very nicely done.
That's going to bring up a 4th and 6 at the 50-yard line, and Weatherford will bring on their punting unit with 10 minutes left here in the 4th quarter.
Need to make sure we don't do something silly like jump off sides right here, Arthur.
Yeah, that would kill us because then I'm pretty sure they'd go for it. Yeah, Cannon back. Kicks up, and it's going to go to McCracken. Oh, and he muffs it a little bit, but he falls on it at the 26-yard line, and that's where your Bulldogs will take over with 9:34 left here in the 4th quarter. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as your Bulldogs take over at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Hance looks back. He has Christian Bennett over here, but it's in and out of his hands. Just a little high. Good effort by Bennett.
Had a blitzer come up from the outside, Hance's blind side.
Yeah, he's been having that from his blind side all night.
They're trying to make him very uncomfortable. They have snap of the ball. They're going to have 8 guys within 5 yards of the football or more.
Yeah, they're really coming down, and hit in the backfield is Rodriguez. Loss of about 4 to bring up a 3rd and 14 with 9:15 left here in the 4th quarter.
There is not much a ball carrier can do when he's met at the point of contact with the defensive man right in his face.
No, I mean, they're like you said, they're running downhill all the way.
All he can do is pray hanging on a football.
Hance looks to see what we can do here with a 3rd down and 14. Rolls to his right. Quick pass in the middle, in and out of the hands of Montgomery. It would have been short anyway. And it's going to bring up 4th and 14, and your punting unit's going to come on.
I know it's not the place to run this right now, but
they were working on it at practice the other day.
They were.
We got Thor back there to punt. Maybe he'll bring his hammer here. But also when they had that, they had – oh, my goodness. Thor kicks it out of the end zone.
Well, Arthur, we had a similar play to this the other day.
Yeah. Can you explain to our fans what happened there? Because we kind of figured it out afterwards.
Yes. So last week the punter punted the ball, had it blocked, and then kicked it a second time out of the back of the end zone, and it was ruled that he illegally touched the football, giving the Bulldogs the ball at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, and the reason it was an illegal touch is because he already had punted it and it got blocked, and then he went back so he couldn't touch it again.
Kicked it twice. Here it's going to be a simple safety, but we are going to give the ball back to
they'll still get the ball
Weatherford.
back. Although we still haven't got a call yet.
Head referee did signal safety.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take the break with them, folks, as they figure it out here. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skills start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as your Bulldogs are set to kick off after the safety on the punt, that mixed up punt there. Then they will kick off from the 20-yard line. Your kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, the best burgers in town. Let's all go to Wayne's. 2 locations of Cash and Sheridan. Angel gets a pretty good kick over to the sideline, taken at the 34. And brought out to the 49-yard line. We're going to call it the 50-yard line here. This is where the Eagles will take over with 8:27 left, leading 22-0. I want to take a chance to thank our sponsor, too. I want to take a short minute, Bulldog fans, to thank one of our sponsors, Moonlight Mechanical, for all your HVAC needs. Call Moonlight Mechanical. Oh, a low snap, but picked up well and just run up the middle for a gain of 12 by number 23.
That was really the first thing that even resembled a miscue on offense tonight for Weatherford.
That is for sure. They've been hitting on their cylinders, that's for sure, just methodically. As we come up on 8 minutes left here in the fourth quarter, the Bulldogs, we got to come up with, we need a turnover or something to keep this thing going.
Here again, we're going to see a lot of power football.
Yeah, definitely. Got a man in motion. It's handed to him on the jet sweep. He cuts it up the middle. He has a little bit of room down the sideline. brought down by Luke Montgomery at the 10, and that looks like it's going to bring up a 1st and goal for the Eagles.
Yeah, that was a little 28 jet sweep action right there.
Yep.
Love that play so much because you outnumber the defense on that side coming out of that alignment and give your guy the best opportunity to get that edge.
Yeah, and he ran it pretty good. Ran it on that wide side of the field and utilized all of it. Handoff up the middle to looks like 33 that time. For a gain of 2 down to the 8. It's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 8.
Defense has got to be tired. They've been on the field. We don't have any clue what the time of possession is really, but
a lot.
Yeah, it is heavily slanted towards Weatherford. Those guys on defense are still fighting extremely hard.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. I mean, we gave up 2 little, big plays in the passing game and then a long drive, but pretty much that's it. With 6:40 left here in the 4th quarter, it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 7 as they try to just run the clock out. Well, I'd like to thank McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic, too, as they're a Red Zone sponsor. I hadn't got to really call them tonight, but when they're number 1 when you got to go number 2. And they are going to pass, and he's in and out of the hands of their big receiver there. With 6:18 left here in the 4th quarter, let's see what Weatherford's going to do. And I think they're going to come out and kick the extra point, or kick the field goal, excuse me.
He had a pretty good cushion right there. Ball hit him right in the hands. He had an opportunity to make a play, but thankfully he wasn't able to haul that in.
Another good defensive stand by your Bulldogs. Once again, bringing you this 4th quarter action is Comanche Home Center. Or, excuse me, the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police, folks. The Lawton Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge 98. Proudly supporting
missed that
Lawton community. Ooh. He made it, and it's good.
So much for Mike's eyes.
It's tough to see from this angle here.
Yeah.
And that's going to make your score 25-0 with 6:13 left here in the 4th quarter. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as Weatherford gets set to kick off after that field goal to your Cash Bulldogs. Reminding you that our kickoffs are brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Stop by anytime for their wide selection of soft drinks and food. The best in town. As Bennett takes it from the 5, and he's got some room. Oh, my goodness. What a great return by Richard Bennett. Out to the 38-yard line. Had like 2 guys, and he would have been gone.
Yep, had an ankle tackle.
Yep.
That held him up just a little bit.
Yeah, we want to remind you, too, that you can download our free app on your Apple or Android device. We have 12 schools in our network. Just type in Oklahoma Sports Network and find our app. You can watch us on your tablet or smartphone. You find us also on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch all of the Bulldog action. Handoff up the middle.
Smash, hit that hole hard.
Rodriguez hit it up there for a gain of 14 and into Eagle territory with 6 minutes left here in the fourth quarter, folks.
Need to move with a sense of urgency right here.
Handoff again to Rodriguez, and he's met at the line of scrimmage, but pushes forward for a gain of 4. Brings up 2nd down and 6.
He has not had a whole lot of running room up the middle this evening.
No, he has not. I want to remind everyone, too, that you can subscribe to our weekly newsletter and stay up to date where we will be, and also vote for the player of the week there. Find us at oksportsnet.com. Handoff up the middle again for back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like.
They are just daring us to try anything over the top, anything in the middle of the field. There's nobody there. Everybody's creeping up to the line of scrimmage, convinced that we're going to run the football.
Third down. That end's coming around fast. Pants just gets hit, and they're going to call it a fumble. Picked up. Run back in for a Eagle touchdown. Kind of letting this one get away from us here a little bit, Mike.
It is slip sliding away.
I think Weatherford thinks so too. The crowd's starting to thin out. Weatherford comes on for the extra point, and it is almost blocked, but gone through and good. And that's going to make the score 32-0. Weatherford with 4:22 left here in the fourth quarter. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as Weatherford gets set to kick off to your Bulldogs here with 4:22 left here in the fourth quarter. This kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. They have 2 locations on Cash and Sheridan and a wide selection of drinks. Looks like Sweat's going to take it at the 12. Coming up the middle and met by the host of Eagles. It brings it out to the 22-yard line. That's where your Bulldogs will take over, 1st and 10. I want to thank Hillary Communications, the Orchard Group, Morgan Stanley, Veteran Home Loans of Fort Sill for bringing us all of our pregame sponsorship, as well as Wayne's Drive-In, Waste Solutions, which we haven't got to mention tonight, folks. I apologize, with the drive summaries. McCracken Portable Toilets, Moonlight Mechanical, and all of our quarter sponsors, Lawton Firefighter Association, Vincent Saylor at State Farm, Lawton Fraternal Order of Police, and Comanche Home Center. Handoff is up the middle with a gain of about 11 for
number 44.
That would be Ryder Early. The sophomore running the ball up the middle. We also want to thank our halftime sponsor, Phillips Music, for all of their support of the Oklahoma Sports Network, as we have a whistle flag on the play. That's going to be a false start on the Bulldogs to put us at a 1st and 15 with 3:53 left here in the fourth quarter.
Got a lot of young men here on offense that are in right now getting some reps as this game's winding down.
Yeah, I still like to see them have a pop pass over the top here just to do something. Jet sweep out and just met by 2 unblocked Eagles. Gets back to the line of scrimmage for a 2nd down and 14.
Make sure we go into next week's game as intact as possible.
Absolutely. Handoff up the middle, met right away. Pushes and pushes for a gain of 3 yards. That's Ryder Early again. Going to bring up a 3rd and 10 with just under 3 minutes left here in the game, folks.
He was met in the backfield there and carried that ball, or the defender.
Yeah, pretty good by the young man.
Yep.
Has hands. Pitches it to. Oh, we got 2 flags. I'm thinking we're going to have a false start.
Probably a hold
Motion
out there on the edge.
And a hold.
Yeah.
I think a legal motion. We got 2:16 left here, folks, in the game, with the Eagles leading 32-0 over your Cash Bulldogs.
Weatherford trying to decide what penalty they're going to accept.
Yeah, which one? Honestly, it's going to bring up 4th and 10. I think I'd just decline both of them.
That's what they did.
Yeah. And we're going to punt it away. And it's blocked and picked up and run down into the end zone for a touchdown.
Boy, for special teams to have been such a strength last week, we have just folded up the tent on that tonight.
I mean, we've had 14 points scored on 2 punt. Well, no, 16 points scored just last here in the last 3 minutes just on miscues, turnovers.
That's
turned it into our defense played a solid game to looking like it was just a blowout.
Kind of thing that'll give your coach gray hair.
Or no hair like me.
Well, I'm right behind you. Just goes to show you, Arthur, how important every aspect of the football game is. Every play, every down, every snap.
I can't preach it enough. Every play is so important. As Weatherford leads your Cash Bulldogs 39-0 here with 2:06 left here in the fourth quarter. We're going to take the break with them. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth. helping to raise the financial strength to the business leaders of today. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as Weatherford gets set to kick off after that blocked punt for a touchdown. Once again, your kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Go see them for a peanut butter shake. Caught at the 27 and dropped down there.
You know, Arthur, I know that there's a lot of factors that go into why that punt was blocked, but we have been with our backs against the end zone the whole night.
The whole night, yeah.
We've not done anything to help ourselves out with field position.
Not at all. And your Bulldogs will come out here with 2:01 left here in the fourth quarter.
I'm surprised Camden's still in the game.
Yeah, I am too. Don't want to take a chance on anything getting happening. Handoff is to Richard Bennett. I think a loss of 5 there.
Cash is going to take every second they can to do their best just to get this clock down to double zeros.
Yep. Honestly, you know me, I'm going to sit there and try to do something. I don't want that goose egg up there.
Nope, it's ugly. And it's frustrating for the boys. It's frustrating for the coaches. It's frustrating for the fans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Tanner's about as red as his shirt over there.
When you see a lot of areas, a lot of facets of the team trending in the right direction, and then honestly take a couple steps backwards tonight, it's difficult to swallow.
It is.
Coaches are going to need to take a breath, and as well as the boys, and just give it a little while to settle in, watch some film, watch some more film, and then get back to the drawing board and get this figured out.
Yeah, you just got to forget about it and go in. And, I mean, we said you had to get Weatherford or
Clinton,
you know, to try to make the playoffs. And so this one didn't happen, but, you know, we still got it ahead.
You mentioned earlier we got to take it one game at a time because we cannot overlook anybody.
Nope.
We don't have that big a margin of error to be able to take anybody lightly.
Yep. And that's going to be your ball game, folks, as the Weatherford Eagles defeat your Cash Bulldogs 39-0 here in Weatherford. We'll be right back with our post-game analysis. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled health care to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
Hi, I'm Amber. Welcome to Wild and Wonder. We offer year-round, full-time early care and education for infants through pre-K, to include an after-school and summertime program for school-agers. Wild and Wonder is not only a great place for children, it's also a great place for staff, and we're always looking to add to our school family. For more information, go to our website.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as we set to wrap up here from Weatherford as the Weatherford Eagles beat your Cache Bulldogs. The score of 38-0.
Dirty dog. I didn't want to hear that again, Arthur.
I'm sorry. I don't want to hear it either. But, well, some of the takeaways here, Mike. First half, I thought first 3 quarters, our defense played really good. I'm not even going to say the fourth quarter they didn't. We just, I wrote down, a lot of the points there at the end came off of special teams and a turnover, so accounted for 16 points. And one of the biggest things was that kind of frustrating a little bit is that that was, again, they had their second, third string defense in when all that was happening. So I know we had some of ours in too, but just kind of a little bit of a frustration there.
No, we got to put this behind us. We can't change anything that happened tonight that's going to make it the outcome of this game any different, but we got to analyze this. We got to look at it. We got to realize what mistakes we made, where we made them, and get everybody healthy for next week, and then come out and be ready to beat Bridge Creek next Thursday.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to come out because that's a game we should win. So we've got to definitely go out and do that. So keep your heads up and go out and do that.
We've left ourselves no margin of error, so every game from here on out is a must-win.
Yeah, in a loss like that, it's tough to say have a player of the game or anything, and so I don't know. I think our defense played really well. I'm just going to go with them, and think we'll both go with them and just be. They played. They didn't take that step backwards. I'm not saying that it was a leap, but they're getting better on the progress.
The first half, even through the third quarter, they gave the offense plenty of opportunities to stay in this ball game. They just did not help themselves out on that side of the ball.
Yeah, for sure. But we thank all of you for watching us here from Weatherford, and we want to wish all of our fans that came up for the drive to watch the game, we hope that you have a safe drive home and be safe. And tune in next Thursday. We'll be again next Thursday